for the main event. I mean, just the first match of the night.
It feels like the main event, doesn't it? Whenever you have the names of Jake Something and Kris Chambers mentioned in any match, it feels like the biggest match on the card.
Well,
here we go.
They are two of the top players here in Superkick'd, but this match also includes two of the young studs here at Superkick'd. And we're looking at one right now. Jessie, oh wait,
Push him, please! Push him, playing, Kris! You're bringing the fight to the Cure! Something out of the Cure's playbook, something that they would do! Sneaking up on you! The bell ringing! It feels like prematurely, Kris, but this match has gotten underway!
Johnny, the bell has just rung. What we've seen here, the Cure getting jumped, getting beat at their own game, getting jumped by Kris, and right now we've got Kris Chambers attacking Jake Something.
Eating ladder! Eating ladder, Kris!
Jessie V and San Andreas going at it in the ring. What bedroom off the start here.
I love Andreas
sending Jessie V to the outside. Jake Something over the top rope, misses a clothesline, hits his own man. San Andreas, Kris Chambers, double clothesline, sending Jake Something to the outside.
They're standing tall in the ring. They're together and stronger than ever. We haven't seen the Kris reign this strong in about a year. As cool as they come, Kris Chambers, the half-baked kid. He is back. He is swaggy as ever. Oh, I think
he's about to flex some there, Myles.
Yeah!
Over the top, from the outside.
Let's say the road.
Kris Chambers, San Andreas taking it to the Cure in the early going here. What a move we just witnessed, though. Kris Chambers, as if he was going to hit his own teammate.
That was as fly as they come, as cool as they come. I tell you, the kid doesn't need a jacket in the winter, he's already cool.
Oh, Jake Something.
Doesn't need AC in the summer, he's already cool, man. Don't worry about Kris Chambers.
Jake Something planting Kris Chambers in the center of the ring.
I've been wanting to get this off my chest and why I like this match so much. Look, as Jessie V gets in there to help the leader of the Cure, Jake Something, you have probably the two most dominant wrestlers. Hey, what a double team on San Andreas.
Spine buster for the cover, just a 2 count.
Probably two of the most dominant wrestlers in Superkick'd history on either faction, in Kris Chambers and Jake Something. And you have their two apprentices. They're two futures of this industry going at it. What a robbery it's been. What a cheap shot there from Jessie V to Chambers, though.
Well, John,
that's why he's alive. He's put himself with the Cure.
Well, Johnny, you're right, and you're right. What a rocky relationship it's been over the course of the last year between Jake Something and Kris Chambers, from mortal enemies to best friends, and now back to mortal enemies.
Yeah, they were like America's Most Wanted. It was Tupac and Biggie. This is the type of rivalry we're talking about. East Coast versus West Coast. They wage wars with each other, and Jessie V decided to put himself on a spear to Chambers' gut. Remember, Chambers was out of action for over 3 months.
Well, I tell you what, John, if you're a Jessie V, aligning yourself with Jake Something and the Cure is only gonna help you in the long
run. It makes you strong, yeah, for sure, but morally, I know a lot of us, we know what the Cure's about. We know that they're here to wage war in Superkick'd, to be a venomous type of poison, if you will. Jake, yeah, the most dominant champion ever, but at some point it gets too much. And this is probably the strongest I've ever seen the Cure.
Oh, 100%, Johnny. We have seen, since the demise of the Cure, we have seen factions split off, and none of them could stand their ground. There is a reason why the Cure is back, and why Kris is somewhat back. I mean, they've been purged, basically.
Yeah, once Jake made that knife in the back, stabbed to Chambers, he put his place in the sand, he set his line in the sand, and he let Kris know where he stands. As he looks right at Chambers, trying to antagonize him. Look at the two greatest ever to do this. We're talking Jordan LeBron, staring at each other, damn it.
Well, right now, Jake Something calling a shot in the middle of the ring.
Look at Jessie. Where'd he learn that from?
Johnny, the veteran, Jake Something. Referee distracted, referee Jimmy V.
It makes my blood boil, the antics of the
tonight, as we talked about off the hop, it's only the opening match here at Superkick'd, Key to the City, Longboat Hall, Toronto, Ontario.
And Kris reading him a step early, the chess master. At times, Kris Chambers. Look at him, so elusive. It makes it look so easy. San Andreas, what a suplex.
Kris Chambers, he's looking for that tag. We need the tag from San Andreas. We need to see a fresh Kris Chambers in the ring.
This guy will be flying like a 420 every single day, every single minute, every second.
Jake something though meets him with the right hand. Chambers tries, Jake something blocks.
This is what we wanted, Kris. This is the matchup we wanted.
Something charges. Suplex by Kris Chambers and a super kick right to the jaw.
But did you see how Kika went back to his feet?
Well, as much as I like Jake something, I think the corner had a little bit to do with that. The turnbuckles. What quickness by Kris Chambers, quick like a cat.
He is on fuego right now.
His super kicks are on fleek. And a spinning clothesline.
This guy cannot be stopped. Chambers is back like you've never seen him before. Just as I said, shut him to that quick. Simo.
A something press right there, driving Kris Chambers to the mat. And now Jake something back into control and slamming Kris Chambers center of the ring. With Chambers!
Look at the look in his eyes. Chambers is up.
The adrenaline pumping through the veins of Kris Chambers.
No way, no way.
Here we go. No. Oh, the weight.
Just a little bit
Too much size, too much size,
and
too much
have you ever seen Jake this big? He's always the strongest guy on the Superkick'd roster, but look how big he is today. This guy is massive, Kris.
Both men firing back and forth, center of the ring. Jessie V now coming to the aid of Jake something. Trying for a power bomb, but San Andreas pulls Chambers out of it. Going for a rock bottom. Double rock bottom.
Come on! Come on!
San Andreas. What a move. Both men going to the top rope. San Andreas looking for the front. Chambers with the 420 elbow. Oh! Double. 1, 2. No. No, it's a kick out. Stratos here. Jake Sabre. Orlando Fitzgerald.
The Cure! The Cure waging war, as I said. Look at Stratos here.
John, you got it. Kris, the winners of the battle. The war is far from over here. Look at the Cure just taking it. Young Myles hitting the ring. It's an all-out brawl. Just where we left off last month.
But how about Myles getting to the aid of Coach? We know he's had his problems with Kris Chambers, and for him to help out, it means a lot. Surely at this stage.
Can I tell you what, John? That Kris is going to need a lot more than just young Myles right now. We need somebody else from the back. Not that I care.
The Cure, the most destructive, the most venomous group in Superkick'd history. Look at them now, stronger than ever. Shane Sabre, Jessie V, Stratosphere, Orlando Christopher, last year's Key to the City winner, and of course, the greatest Superkick'd champion of all time, Jake something.
You know what, John? I'm not a fan of updates on my computer, but if the Cure were an update, if they are Cure version 2.0, that's an update I would gladly sit through.
But they would break your computer, Kris. It would be the greatest, what do you call those files that corrupt your computer?
Viruses.
It'd be the greatest virus ever for your computer to ever have, so you don't want the Cure in your computer.
It's all worth it, John. It's all worth it.
This is the greatest virus ever entered. Superkick'd. Look at them. Hey, bring Christopher back.
They are the greatest virus, John. They love that.
And look at Jake something direct traffic. Who's gonna stop these guys? Oh my God! Right to the neck. Right to the neck on San Andreas. This is heinous. This is disgusting.
Chambers laid out. San Andreas laid out. Young Myles laid out.
Look at Stratosphere and Sabre. Look at these. Arguably a great tag team in their own right. Jessie V, we see a future Superkick'd champion with the most
John, ever.
I don't know who the hell would stop these guys in their heyday. You can call any team you want from the past. I don't really give a damn. When you have big something leading you, I wonder who the hell is getting in the way. Look at the Xavier. Flip the bird. The Xavier wanting to climb up there and attack the fan.
Xavier is coming up for a fan in the crowd.
Xavier, give it to him. Jessie V and Christopher. Ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous. What the hell's wrong with you, Kris?
What do you mean? Johnny, I see talent.
No chance.
I want to be around the best, John. The Cure's the best. I pledge my allegiance to the Cure. Johnny, you just stay back. Johnny, you stay back. You stay here with me. Right now, we have a broken and a battered push in the ring. Young Myles trying to revive San Andreas. Kris Chambers making his way to his knees after a vicious chair shot to the back. San Andreas has seen better days. These guys are going to have to go smoke a bowl.
Big one, Kris.
They are going to need some help. The Cure, not to be messed with at this point here at Superkick'd. Kush may have won the battle, but the war is far from over. Far from over. You can see the marks and the welts on the back of Kris Chambers. San Andreas may have to get his throat looked at. Young Myles better rest up. He's going to be in the King of the Six ladder match later on tonight in the main. Terminator, Tyson Dux, and you know what I say, John? You just don't.
You know what? You don't what?
You just don't blink with a guy wearing a mouth guard in a professional wrestling match. You just don't blink. Fill in the blank, John.
You don't touch a guy. You don't shake his hand.
No.
You don't eat with him. You don't go to lunch with a man that's wearing a mouth guard.
No, John. You don't fuck with a man.
I should have known.
I
feel like I heard that one, and I agree with you, especially when he has the skills and he has the resume of Tyson Dux.
John, the Terminator himself, Tyson Dux, just staring down Solo Ali, and if you look real close, he's got a blue mouth guard.
Something in there. What do you say about a guy that wears a mouth guard, Kris? I can't quite remember.
It's only a 4-letter word.
You don't mess with a guy, you don't touch a guy, or you don't eat with a guy wearing a mouth guard.
You don't fuck with a guy wearing a mouth guard.
And Solo learning that quick, Kris, the rookie, if you will, who's had his experience shared here. He's on a 2-match win streak, and it's taken him some time, but the greatest competitor he's ever faced, Tyson Dux, in that ring right now.
Oh, John, you're right, 100% right. Solo Ali, since breaking free of Young Stacks, had a little bit of a rocky start in singles
A
competition.
little bit, yeah. He was on a losing streak that lasted 4 or 5 months, but now he's on fire. And this is the greatest test you'll ever have. The New Brunswick wrestling machine, Tyson Dux.
Well, you know what, John, too, is you got Solo now. Like you said, he's on fire a bit here. He's got the record for shortest match in Superkick'd history, 11 seconds.
He dusted away. He dusted. Oh, I think it was
Oh, Solo over the top rope.
Young Love may have a 17-year career in store for him, just like Tyson Dux, but his first match ending in 11 seconds, the fastest match in Superkick'd history.
At the boot of Solo Ali.
Yes.
You know what, John? Young Love could have a 75-year wrestling career if all of his matches go 11 seconds. We got Solo Ali, Tyson Dux on the outside, fighting amongst the thrones of fans here at the Longboat Hall at Superkick'd.
At the great Longboat Hall,
Tyson Dux
underground.
set up for a suplex on the outside. You could just hear the body, the skin and the flesh smacking against the concrete
This is
floor.
concrete. This is not any sponge type of floor here, and you can hear it from the fans. They're telling you what they feel about it.
John, like you said, there are no mats here at Superkick'd. There's no guardrails. All right, the fans are right up against the ring. The floor is concrete.
And the only way for you to see it up close is to get here at 1087 Kris.
Oh, another snap suplex on the floor by Tyson Dux. Jesus.
That's easy work for Dux, man. Easy work.
Solo Ali writhing in pain.
We were just mentioning, Simo, how hard this floor is.
John, the crowd is chanting one more time.
And Dux can't hear them. I think he wants it a little bit louder. He can't hear him. I think Solo, his year in this business could be put to end in
Dux,
one move right
you know
here.
what, John, Dux wants to suplex him on each side of the ring. So he's dragging him around to the other side. Here's a third suplex.
And you can see on the looks of the faces of some of the fans here at the underground. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Is
goodness.
Solo okay? I don't know, man.
I think this match is over. I don't know how you come back from that if you're Solo Ali.
This isn't just any wrestler doing this. A man of 18 years of experience, arguably the most
Cover
technical,
1, 2, almost a 3.
the most technically gifted that you're gonna find in the industry today, Tyson Dux.
You know what, John? Solo Ali, you gotta give it to this guy. The fight, the courage.
He's tough as hell.
Yeah, to take those suplexes and now a chop, making the chest sing, John.
All night long.
Playing the top 40 hits on the chest of Solo Ali.
This kid has gotten it, man. This kid has gone through the ringer. I had a talk with Solo earlier, Kris, and I said, you face a guy like Tyson Dux, you don't ever forget that. That's something, you take a page out of his book the next time you're facing a young up-and-comer. You remember these kind of things forever, Kris.
Yes, John, the teacher is schooling the student right now. Tyson Dux having his way with Solo Ali snapping the neck, following up with an elbow to the top of the head. No! Oh, no!
Have we ever seen Solo with that type of fight? Put to head quickly there.
He's coming back again, John. He's hulking up.
This kid doesn't go away.
The adrenaline, maybe one of those suplexes got the blood flowing here.
This kid doesn't know when to quit, Kris.
He's got no other option, John.
Against Dux, though, come on.
You can't lose another match. Planted in the middle of the ring. Dux now with a suplex. Drop on the back of his head. Cover.
That's
one,
it.
two.
That's it. No way. This kid, you gotta be kidding me. And Dux, look at him. He doesn't get discouraged. He stays right on top. Dux gonna give it to you. That X gonna give it to you tonight.
Oh, here Boston Crab coming up. Dux.
Yeah.
No. Slingshot.
East Coast, go to Brunswick and turn it to the Brunswick Crab, baby. Tyson Dux.
Now a slingshot, John. No.
It's locked in. It's locked in. I can see Solo's wrist poking out of the side of him, and he's stuck in the middle of the ring.
John, a human back isn't supposed to bend that way. The spine.
No way. He's gonna turn it
now a
into a musically gifted is this man, Tyson Dux?
Hey, John, I may be wrong here, but is Tyson Dux kind of remind you of somebody, maybe somebody from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada?
Toothless guy, I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't put my finger on it. But anything that I do know is this guy is as tough as anybody you're going to mention in that vein.
John, I was going to say the crippler. Right now we got the Terminator, Tyson Dux.
This is a Terminator, a man of Canadian descent, a man that wears the Maple Leaf proud. It's inside of his vein. He bleeds red, not because that's what humans bleed. It's because of the country that he represents.
Oh, he almost chopped the head off of Solo there. Going for a second. Solo's out on his feet.
This is the guy Solo that I say, I put the scar in the borough. He's new like York City. But this guy is getting the schooling right now.
Making him think about it. A bulldog style suplex. Holding him up there, dropping him right in the center of the ring. All the blood rushing to the head. A cover, 1, 2, 3.
When will this kid learn?
Solo kicking out in just the nick of time.
When will this kid learn? Like, come on, Kris.
He's learning right now.
You're damn right. He's getting the school.
He's getting taught a lesson.
He's getting a PhD inside of that ring.
He's getting a PhD in how to get your butt kicked. Tyson Dux now going for the Death Valley driver. No.
Oh, what an elbow. What a counters. Elbow.
Dux charges, eats a turnbuckle.
The door's open. The door's open.
Oh, Dux rolled through. Oh, a DDT.
Come on.
Solo's got to make the cover.
But he's got to get up, Kris.
If not now, never.
That's taking energy outside of Solo. It's expended all of his will, all of his fight.
What a DDT by Solo just moments ago.
As referee Matt counts him out, both men crawling.
We got Dux up to a knee now. That'll stop the count.
As the fans at the Underground count along, it is packed, it's jammed here at 1087 Queen Street, the hottest wrestling show going today.
Both men exchanging forearms, center of the ring. I still can't believe Solo's in this match.
And look, he wants more!
He wants more!
I think I underestimated how tough Solo is. I always say it. It's not a cliche, but the man, he makes me see it more and more every second I see him in that ring.
John, is it possible that Tyson Dux just punched himself out? Like maybe Solo is just hoping he can take everything from Tyson Dux and let him wear himself out and maybe capitalize at some point in this match.
But Dux doesn't get tired, Kris. I mean, that's a good,
that's
a good game.
The Terminator never stops.
He does not get tired. I've never seen him get tired. It takes nefarious means to get Dux pin 1, 2, 3.
Solo missing. Oh, nice super kick though.
Get away! He's a big away!
1, 2. Oh, have both legs hooked. It can only get a 2.
Was it 2? That was a 2.
Just a 2.
Dux just got out.
We got Superfan Vic pointing out to us that was just a 2.
Throwing the 2 up in the air. He's throwing it up. He knows how good the quench, the taste is when it hits your lips. And he's watching an all-time classic battle in front of him. Tyson Dux and Solo Ali.
Dux blocking that kick. Meets Solo with a clothesline. Dux now getting that second win. Death Valley driver. Planting Solo. 1, 2, 3.
No!
Oh, Solo kicking out. The fight in Solo. Dux now just elbowing Solo.
You wonder the upbringing, going cross back and forth from Scarborough to New York.
Terminating him. What is going nuts?
What is built inside of Solo, these punches, everything. The guy does not give up. He doesn't know what no means. He doesn't know how to spell it. Come on.
Another Death Valley driver. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, again, he kicked out.
And Dux is wondering now. Before it was easy as 1, 2, 3. His game plan extensive. He knows where to go to in his playbook. But now you see him starting to doubt himself, Kris. For the first time in this match, Tyson Dux is doubting himself, and I've never seen him do that before.
John, this is a different Solo than we've ever seen before. Tyson Dux now setting up for another suplex, it looks like. He's got him up. Oh, he's going for the super suplex variety. A superplex possibly from the top rope.
Maybe about 7 of those, Kris.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So apropos, Kris, as you're giving that title to Tyson Dux, the Terminator, this can be all she wrote. I think referee Matt will have to call it off if Solo...
Oh.
No way, he's fighting back, Kris. Again, he's still alive here.
Solo be back.
The headbutt.
Oh, headbutt drops Dux. Can Solo find it within himself? What will he see from the top rope? High risk maneuver now. Solo from the top.
Yes, headbutt. A page out of Tyson Dux' book.
Dux dropping him on his head. Cover, hook the leg. 1, 2, and again a kick out. This is unbelievable, John.
Dux challenge.
What a match.
The path. Oh, he did it! Solo beat Tyson Dux! Solo just beat the greatest win in his career! He just beat Tyson Dux!
John, this is Solo! A super kick story!
A super kick story! One for the ages! Tyson Dux is beside himself! And Matt giving him the explanation that his shoulders are down! Dux has been a champion across all organizations. For Solo to get a win like this is definitely the biggest win in his career. A notch under his belt he'll never, ever forget.
Solo pulling out a crucifix pin. Tyson Dux can't believe it.
But what a match. Dux has been pushed to the brink here the last few months, facing Tarik, facing all sorts of tough competitors, and what do we see here?
Hold on, John. Dux, will we see a show of respect? A hand extended. Solo. Shake the man's hand, Solo. Tyson Dux, class. All class. What a win by Solo Ali. That will vault him up in the ranks here at Superkick'd. Solo, a Superkick'd story. You've seen it right here at the Longboat Hall. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Superkick'd, Superkick'd, the Pro Wrestling Rock Show.
Kris, when you get love
What
like
a
that from a veteran like Tyson Dux, when he gives you his stamp of approval, when he gives you that nod and says, hey kid, you're the next one up, that does wonders for a career. Kris, right now we are in the beginning stages of Solo rising to the top in an all-time great way here at Superkick'd. That's Alicia.
John, we got Alicia.
And she is looking ultra fine with Anton Alexiev.
We have Alicia and the King of the Six, Anton Alexiev. Another day, another lady. That's how you do it, I guess, when you're the King of the Six.
Well, I told you, we talked earlier about the change in Anton Alexiev when he would never be with a group like Young Stacks, and he's found fame, he's found glory, he's found ladies, and to be quite frank, he's never been better. He's added a level of confidence to his game, and he's ready to attack with might like crazy with these beautiful ladies on his side. Kris Morrison. How does he do it? What does he do? He got something in his game.
He's got vodka. Unlimited supplies of vodka.
Give me a page out of that book, Anton.
When you're the king of the six, and you've got unlimited supplies of vodka, and you're Anton Alexiev, one of the up-and-comers here at Superkick'd.
This guy is a former Superkick'd champion, albeit for not a very long time at all. He's got something to say.
Trading in Little Red for Alicia.
Sir Justin's going to introduce the next competitor.
Weighing in at 253 pounds.
Well, John, be still my heart, John.
Violet Waters.
Magenta.
This could only mean
Xavier Walker.
Big X. Big X is here. One half of Super Future, formerly now carving out a new path with two ladies on his side, Magenta and Violet Waters. 2 sevenths of the way to the Roy G. Biv Rainbow for Xavier Walker.
You know what, John? His tights say it all. You can't miss. And aligning yourself with Violet Waters, who has seen arguably the most success as a manager here at Superkick'd.
Ooh, Magenta showing me a little something on a Friday night. Xavier Walker can't miss because he's a can't miss superstar, not a prospect anymore, a can't miss star in this industry.
Anton doesn't look impressed right now, Johnny.
Well, I mean, he knows those ladies very well. They were a part of Young Stacks, but Anton moving on rather quickly with Alicia. The European beauty, Alicia, but Violet Waters and Magenta taking care of their new man,
No slouches.
Xavier Walker.
No slouches themselves.
The glass is looking rather good on Violet, I have to admit. I must admit.
Well, John, this is a tough one for me. We got Xavier Walker in the ring with my lady Violet.
You love these guys.
I love these guys,
Yeah,
and they're going to be
tag team.
they're going to be fighting each other.
Super Future, Dope Boys, your favorite tag team, Palmer Cruz, bringing Xavier Walker back into Superkick'd, only for Xavier Walker to turn his back on him. It's alley boom by A-Time. It's Palmer Cruz, and he doesn't have a lady by his side. It seems he had Violet and Magenta on his side, but Xavier Walker stealing him just from underneath his shoulders.
John, wait for it, John.
Are you kidding? He does. It looks like he does have a lady on his side, and she is gorgeous.
John,
Oh my goodness.
is it wrong of me to say that I like Palmer Cruz in this version of
My
Superkick'd
jaw
more?
is to the ground right now. Is it fair to say what, Simo?
I think this is the version of Super Future I like, Palmer Cruz. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's mean. She's ready to throw down.
Clearing the ring. Oh my God, did Palmer Cruz
This beautiful
find himself a gem?
physical specimen that just
Here we
came
go.
out.
Xavier Walker, Palmer Cruz going at it on the stage.
These two, we've never seen these guys throw bows. This is something we've never seen before.
This is too hard for me to watch, John. These guys, my
Walker and Cruz
favorites.
brothers.
Oh, no.
Brothers from Michigan.
Choke slam. No, Palmer Cruz counters.
The hottest tag team in North America at a point, and it's all over. Look at these two go at it. Xavier stealing his girls and becoming more about the money, the fame, and the glory. And as I was mentioning earlier, Kris, the physical specimen, the beauty on our hands, the gorgeous one.
Now sign sends both Palmer Cruz and Xavier Woods to the outside. Now we got Anton going to the top.
Swanton, can it be? To the outside.
Anton, Swanton, no, crossbody on the top. Just carnage on the outside of the ring. All three competitors down and out.
Natalie there to support her new man, Palmer Cruz. These men.
Wait, what is her name?
Natalie.
Natalie. Jeez.
She is something else. Something we've never seen before.
Oh,
but Anton.
And that's a good tease, John. I like this Natalie. I want to see more of her.
Be careful what you wish for, Kris. As Palmer and Anton exchange blows.
Anton hits the ropes. Leapfrog by Palmer
To
Cruz.
the quick
Drop kick.
What a drop kick from Cruz. From Flint, Michigan to West Palm Beach. This guy shows you how to get the job done.
Alicia on the outside, worried about her man. Not looking good in this triple threat match. Anton Alexiev charges, hits the ropes.
There from Cruz.
Quickness, oh, what a sling blade. Palmer
And at any
Cruz.
time, he may ride that pony. You don't know when he's going to do it. Genuine style.
Johnny's putting it into cruise control right now.
Because you want it, you ride it. Hop on it. It's Cruz's.
Oh, Xavier Walker
Oh, Xavier.
taking the legs out from Palmer
Who knows
Cruz.
the move better than Xavier Walker? Has been with him for 3 years.
Slamming Palmer Cruz's head right to the ring apron. Anton stirring. He's back up. Anton. Oh, Hurricane Rana, no. Xavier Walker counters. Anton Alexiev. He's going to go for the ride. Xavier Walker. No. Anton climbing onto the pole.
No way. Look at him. He's like the spider this way, the way he's so clingy to these objects. How is he doing this?
Anton, no, he falls right on top of Xavier Woods and Palmer Cruz. Wow. Xavier Walker.
That's right. I can't believe Anton. How this guy just clings to things. He never loses his place.
Oh, here's Xavier Walker ripping Anton off the ring apron.
Anton, a guy that knows the underground like no other. He knows every single crevice of this building.
Xavier Walker loving that ring apron.
This match, all about the money, the fame, the glory. And not only that, the king of the 6th title lost in all of this. The champion Anton.
Palmer Cruz whipping his former teammate Xavier Walker into the ring.
You can't like Anton's chances in this match with that former great tag team going at it. I know they hate each other,
Well,
so that would help him here, but you can't. What a slam from Walker!
Sidewalk slam by Xavier Walker. John, will Xavier Walker and Palmer Cruz be too wrapped up in their rivalry, their hatred for one another,
Yeah, it's easy.
that it could cost them in this
It's
match?
very easy for that to get lost. What's at stake? The platinum title, the king of the 6th championship on the line. When you have a brother that turned his back on you, a guy that you train with day in and day out, like Xavier Walker, the mean streak in him, but Cruz won't back down.
Xavier Walker taking a minute to fix his man bun. Now with Palmer Cruz, a suplex.
He doesn't get lost in it, does he? He knows the title's on the
Going
line.
for the cover. 1, 2, and a new champion.
Walker always making sure he looks good for the ladies.
Just a 2, almost a new King of the 6th champion.
For the next big deal for his brand. He knows how big it is.
Xavier Walker getting a pep talk from Magenta and Violet Waters.
But right when you thought Cruz was down and out, he brings out a goddess like Natalie. Are you kidding me?
Natalie right out in front of us here. She's gonna need to get involved in this match, John.
And to help Cruz, yeah. Cruz perched on the mountain up here, and that doesn't bode well for Palmer Cruz.
Anton Alexiev picking his spots right now. He's stirring, but he's in no rush to get back into the ring.
That helps Anton.
It does. Great strategy. Anton rolling. Oh, a 5-finger save to the face. Slap. Walker charges, misses. Quick like a cat. Anton Alexiev.
Anton is.
Anton
Oh,
now.
come on! Come on!
What a suplex.
No way!
What a move by Anton Alexiev.
You can think what you want of Anton Alexiev, but damn, give this man credit. He is that good inside of this ring. We always
Walker, who's going for the cover.
Cruz,
Cruz
on top.
counters. And just a 2
Cruz
count.
so close to becoming the King of the Six champion, bringing the Toronto title to Michigan and West Palm Beach, Florida. But the boot to Cruz's face could have him down and out.
Anton Alexiev, like I said moments ago, using the back of Xavier Walker like a springboard.
That was amazing,
An
Chris.
amazing move. Xavier Walker now with Palmer Cruz by the hair.
And he doesn't have a smile on his face anymore.
No.
He wants to put an end to his former best friend. He was more than a best friend, he was more like a brother. You see these two walk in. You couldn't see Walker without Cruz or Cruz without Walker. These two are like rice and peas, white on rice. I don't know what
Rice and beans.
happened.
Rice and beans.
You're damn right, and beans as well. Whatever way you like it. Because us West Indians.
Oh wait, Palmer Cruz is stirring. Palmer Cruz from the top, over the top of Walker. Rolling through, charges, sling blade.
Another one. Another one laid down to Walker. In these days, this could be Cruz's opportunity.
Cruz charges, runs right into a foot. Knocking a tooth loose, I think, John. I think I just saw a tooth fly out of his mouth.
Daddy long legs, it makes it ultra easy. Look that bad boy up.
Side rock bottom. Oh, Anton, Alicia cheering on Anton. Will we see that patented
Walker
swanton?
see Anton. Yes, he does.
Walker has Anton by the throat.
That's a high spot.
Anton is biting him. He's biting the man.
This guy is messed up.
Anton biting the eye of Xavier Walker.
The World Cup, Russia is coming up. Taking a page out of Luis Suarez's book with a little bite with those two middle teeth.
Palmer Cruz trying to superplex Anton.
Oh, what is Xavier doing? Get out of there, Xavier.
It's got bad news.
How strong?
All three men down. Magenta can't believe it.
Nobody
Violet
can.
Waters
Nobody
urging
can.
her man to make the cover and become the new King of the Six.
Xavier Walker putting himself in the line of fire only to dizzy himself out.
Alicia stunned.
Alicia
Natalie cheering on Palmer Cruz.
Natalie close. Violet and Magenta. All of the ladies here cheering on their men. This has everything. This has the gold. It has the prize money. It has the title. It has the women. It has it all. The story of Hollywood right in front of you, Kris.
It had to come down to this.
The friendship, the brotherhood of Xavier Walker and Cruz, and the King of the Six title on the line.
John, I heard through the grapevine, my sources said Palmer Cruz and Xavier Walker were going to go on the Maury show to try and settle their differences. Instead, they brought the fight to Superkick'd.
Yeah, you're right. The Maury show, whenever show was needed, Springer, they couldn't handle this. The only way. Cruz splash! Cruz splash!
Splashing
Cruz
again.
splash! One more Cruz splash! You need some Kool-Aid? Go get yourself some Cruz! Stir it up and get a Cruz splash!
Oh, spine buster by Palmer Cruz.
That is one tasty drink! The Cruz splash! Baby!
Another sling blade. He's stirring that drink.
You don't
like
need
said,
no
John.
purple drink, no purple sugar, or no red drink when you got the Cruz splash. Stir it up and ride that pony.
Palmer Cruz on cruise control right now.
Ride that pony.
Dropping that elbow. Right to the heart.
Ladies
of
all over
Xavier
the world
Walker.
dreaming they can have that opportunity.
Here comes Violet and Magenta.
And no.
Oh wait, Natalie's up on the ring apron.
Natalie's in the ring. And Violet and Magenta, what are they doing? What are those two ladies doing in the ring?
Oh, Violet with a slap. Magenta loves it. Natalie though. Natalie not feeling it.
Oh my goodness. Get out of there, Violet. Get out of there.
We're watching Jerry Springer at its best right now. Natalie, with Magenta and Violet Waters by the throat.
No way.
Natalie, double front slam.
And she's getting rid of the film. Natalie getting rid of the film.
Oh no, Natalie with Anton Alexiev by the throat.
type of strength.
You know what, John? John,
beauty,
at
all
this
mixed in one.
point, Natalie's the queen of the six.
I like it. I like it. We are seeing money on our hands. I'm seeing dollar signs being printed in front of my eyes.
Oh,
No!
Sealing of the kiss.
Oh, man!
And Natalie knocking the lips off of Anton.
Johnson and Johnson!
Oh, and
in the face!
with a little friction, a little helping hand by Palmer Cruz. Some baby powder.
Himself a dime of a lady. Strength personified. Choke slams. And what is Walker doing? He's got his hand on Natalie. What's he doing?
He's got Palmer Cruz by the throat.
It's a battle of choke slams. And Natalie's got to get herself out of there now.
Natalie now. No.
That's a big man. That's 6'7" Xavier Walker.
John, let's see this play out.
No.
John, yeah, John, we need this. John, I need this.
The queen of the six.
Come on, Natalie.
Oh my God!
Natalie! She just slammed at Xavier Walker. Oh my God! The crowd is erupted here at Superkick'd. I can't even hear myself think. Natalie, she's like, what you got? Sends Walker to the outside. Give her the title.
What are we seeing right now?
Give her the title.
Being printed, dollar signs in front of
Natalie
me.
charges. Oh, she goes over the top. Anton pulling down the top rope. He's going to the top.
He has a chance. Kris lost in all of this. Lost in all of this. The king of the six title on the line.
Anton, swan song. Go for the cover.
No way. He can steal this
Here
thing.
it is.
Retain.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Anton Alexiev retains the King of the Six Championship. What a match.
Wow. Anton Alexiev always seems to get out and get on top. He finds a way to win like the Patriots do. Even if he's not having his best performance, and he did today. He did. The move he had in the corner. This man has shown he can win the big one.
John, they don't ask how, they only ask who. And Anton Alexiev is who it is. King of the Six champion retains the title with the beautiful Alicia by his
The
side.
European team. Anton Alexiev and Alicia getting the job done, but Cruz, what a show. We are going to see a lot more from Cruz and Natalie.
John.
I know it.
John, I need more Natalie in my life. I need more Natalie. Fantastic performance. What strength. Beauty and strength personified. We got my new favorite duo right here. Palmer Cruz and Natalie, the new super future.
This team is something to be reckoned with. Palmer.
Introducing first, from Cycle Down Cycle, weighing in at 220
John, of all the rematches in history, Hogan and Andre, Hart and Michaels, Austin and The Rock,
Ali and Frazier.
we have got Psycho Mike in the long-awaited rematch, making history tonight, taking on Psycho Mike.
A raging war within his soul comes to his forefront today, Kris. Psycho Mike battling within himself. Let's hear if he has anything to say or what the hell's going on with his mind. 'Cause we never know what the hell's going on with Psycho Mike.
One of the most amazing matches we've seen last month at Superkick'd. Psycho Mike against Psycho Mike. His opponent
me.
Psycho Mike pleading with referee Matchett.
Referee, you check me. I'm Mexican. I have a foreign object on me. You ready to do this? I'm ready, and so am I.
If one thing he's honest, Kris, this Psycho Mike is an honest. That's Akeem Zane! That's Akeem Zane!
John, I think we've got a triple threat match here.
Akeem Zane hasn't been seen as Superkick'd in relatively maybe 2 months, 3 months. Does he really want a piece of Psycho Mike's brain? That can't be a good idea.
Look who's back in town, you simple-minded mother conductors.
Oh no, he didn't do that.
If you know who I am, who I be by now, let me reintroduce myself. I am the jaw-jacking, double-stone-packing, his mother-calling son, because he shines like one, mocha-skin, metal. God keeps saying.
John, I'm in awe right now.
Nobody wants to see you versus you. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
I do disagree with him. I kind of want to see the rematch.
And Zane's not usually wrong, but I think he might be in with this crazy crowd. Called a simple-minded.
So I have a proposition. Me and you. Not them, but you. Yeah, you. You and I. Right here.
That sounds like a good idea.
Right now, we are saying. You know what? I like your proposition. So I'm going to accept your match. Yeah, on one condition.
Is this a handicap match?
That Psycho Mike gets to be the special guest referee.
John, I was thinking maybe triple threat, but now it looks like we got a special referee, Psycho Mike.
I'm going to need your shirt.
Referee Matty V. The long-awaited question has been answered. What does a referee wear under his shirt? Well, it's another referee's shirt.
That's actually brilliant, Matt, showing us the double-layered zebra with Psycho Mike. This has got to. Kris, I need your help here, man.
We all need help. We all need a lot of help. We are witnessing crazy personified right now.
And Zane's got to be one crazy motherfucker if you will to agree with something like this.
All right, the bell is rung. I was waiting.
I mean, it takes two to tango. It's not just one crazy guy in there, there's three.
Johnny, I was anticipating the long-awaited rematch between Psycho Mike and Psycho Mike.
The crowd at the Underground is shut up, but I've never seen Zane so crazy in my life. This man believes he is that good. All that in a bag of chips. And all dressed, and he's not too familiar because they don't have the all dressed on that side of the border.
John, you know what they say about some of the arguably the most talented people in all the world is they weren't 100% in the mind.
No,
look at Kanye West.
You're damn right. Geniuses, they border on the line of crazy, and Psycho Mike is no different.
Well, I'm talking about Akeem Zane.
And Zane too, throw him in there. This guy, ever since he's risen up the ranks across different promotions across the world, he seemed to think he's entitled this passage like he's better than everybody else, and that's not how it works here at Superkick'd. You still gotta earn your stripes.
Psycho Mike introducing the face of Akeem Zane to the turnbuckles. Now a side headlock, middle of the ring. Akeem Zane shoots Mike into the ropes. He hits the other side and then comes off with a shoulder tackle, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Hakeem Zane kicks out.
And lost in all the crazy is how good these guys are inside of the ring. They are master performers.
Psycho Mike arguing the call with himself.
The underground, only the underground can truly appreciate the greatness of Psycho Mike. And again, bordering with the greatness, the psychoticness of Psycho Mike.
I mean, do you think this is maybe the diabetes?
It plays a factor.
You think maybe? I don't
Everything
know.
has a pie chart, Kris, and you eat a little bit of candy, you're diabetic, it gets you a little woozy. It's not a good idea. The doctors tell you not to do it. And what's Psycho Mike doing right now to Zane?
No, Hakeem Zane, attacking Psycho Mike from behind.
For a stoppage to Zane, and look at Zane. Only he can revel in something like this and want to be a part of something so freaking crazy. Hakeem Zane loves this stuff. He lives for this stuff. Look at him stomp a mud hole inside of Psycho Mike.
Hakeem Zane is loving some Hakeem Zane right now.
And the ref telling Zane to watch it there. Zane, for a second, he stopped dead in his tracks, but he's staying on the offense for another count.
Hakeem Zane measuring Psycho Mike with those elbows. Getting just a 2 count there with the pin.
This is so far ahead of its time. I mean, you talk about the industry, Kris. This is so far ahead of its time. Like you said, you talked about Kanye West, Einstein, some of the greatest minds this world has ever seen. Psycho Mike deserves to be in that category.
Well, I don't know about that. I was talking more so about Hakeem Zane. Going for the cover, hooking the leg, 1, 2, just a 2 count.
The fans at the underground, some of them, they know what's going on with Psycho Mike, and the chuckles of laughter spreading through. And Zane hates when that happens. I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Hakeem Zane right now toying with Psycho Mike. Going for that chin lock, trying to wear down Psycho Mike. Crowd firmly behind Psycho Mike. It says a lot about them.
It does. It does. Out here on the west side of Toronto, that's how we get it done here at 1087 Queen Street. They love their Psycho Mike. He is revered. He is loved. They have passion for that man, like you wouldn't believe.
They're crazy.
In the most simplest terms, you're damn right, Kris.
Psycho Mike now with some punches to the midsection. Hits the ropes. Oh, almost. Oh no, here's a suplex. Dropping Hakeem Zane on the back of his neck. Referee now counting both men. Up to a 2 count right now. So it'd be pretty easy for the crowd to follow.
Well, they got it. They're counting better with Psycho Mike than they ever did with
They're at 4.
Larry V.
Now it gets a little sketchy because they're at 4. This is really usually where the wheels come off. Both men slugging it out. Initially, we thought we were going to see Psycho Mike versus Psycho Mike, the long-awaited rematch.
And I tell you this, Kris, most Superkick'd performers, most of the guys on the roster, they would be scared to step in the ring with Psycho Mike. They don't want a part of this.
Psycho Mike versus Psycho Mike.
This is
in the same category
art personified
as Hogan and Andre, Hart and Michaels, Austin and The Rock. Spine buster by Psycho Mike. Cover, 1, 2, it's over. Oh, Hakeem Zane just kicking out. All the great rivalries, the great rematches.
I've seen in my time, Psycho Mike, and let's put Chris Chambers and Jake something up there, if you will, because that is the most heated rivalry there is in Superkick'd. When you throw Psycho Mike and Psycho Mike, you got a raging war that could last centuries. Because once the body is gone, the soul still prevails.
That was deep. That was real deep. Hakeem Zayn now taking the legs out from underneath Psycho Mike, and a knee right to the side of the head, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Psycho Mike kicking out.
He must have been learning from the best from Ricky V and Larry V. Matty,
all the V's. Hakeem Zayn going to the top rope.
He's vicious.
Here we go, high risk maneuver.
And he wants to be victorious, and he can, potentially, if Psycho Mike is laid down, and he can also count to 3.
Oh no, he almost struck the referee. Hakeem Zayn.
Yeah, you don't want to get disqualified, Zayn.
Trying to rip the referee shirt off of Psycho Mike. And then takes a boot right to the face. And a cover. 1. Almost a count of 3.
Psycho Mike's got to wonder what he's got to do to get Psycho Mike to count to 3.
He planted that size 13 right in the face of Hakeem Zayn. Psycho Mike measuring Hakeem Zayn. Trying to psych himself up. Psycho Mike charges.
He threw the referee.
Oh, Hakeem Zayn.
Psycho Mike into Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike's down. The referee's down. He's down. He knocked the referee out. Zayn gonna take advantage. Well, Psycho Mike's down. That could be it. But no count. The ref is down. The ref is down.
So the referee is down. Gotta make the cover.
The ref is down and out.
Hakeem Zayn trying to revive the referee.
He can't wake up Psycho Mike, and Zayn is beside himself. Both Psycho Mikes are down.
Zayn's done with this crazy.
Well, the biggest shock to me is that there's not just one.
Zayn is done with this crazy.
There's 3 Psycho Mikes.
No, Zayn's going. Oh, he's got a chair, John. He's got a chair.
Well, he's putting an end to this. Like you said, he's done with the crazy. He's gonna show him his own batshit crazy, if you will, with that blue steel chair.
John, the music's playing.
What music?
Here comes Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike from the back. Ducks the chair shot. A kick to the gut.
What a run-in from Psycho Mike, saving Psycho Mike while the referee Psycho Mike is down.
Oh, Luthez press. Shane's a stone cold. Dropping the elbow. Psycho Mike coming to the aid of Psycho Mike.
This ain't 316 Gimmick Street though. This is Psycho Mike's
Hakeem Zayn.
Playground, whatever the hell you want to call this.
Stunner by Psycho Mike.
Speaking of stunners, and Austin.
The referee's back. Rolling over, make the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Psycho Mike. What a win.
A little teaser next month's show. Fuck you. Psycho Mike taking this thing all the way to the top. What the hell did we just witness?
John, it was crazy. This is the craziest match I've ever seen.
By far. By far.
He wants the mic. Cheetah Slayer Justin trying to relay the message from the referee.
In terms of the referee, it just reversed his decision. The winner of the match, and from Lotus disqualification,
I mean, I guess the right man won, John.
Did Psycho Mike just give up the victory because Psycho Mike interfered in a match with Psycho Mike against Hakeem Zayn?
That was a crazy decision, John.
You expect anything less from Psycho Mike.
Hakeem Zayn, the winner.
Psycho Mike, as honest as they come, because Psycho Mike interfered in a match with Psycho Mike and Hakeem Zayn, I am beside myself right now.
You are trying to make sense of crazy right now, John.
Hey, you're right. I mean, how do you? Only inside of that brain. And Zayn, he's happy with the win. Not quite. Not quite.
Hakeem Zayn, the sun that shines like one, pulling out the win here at Superkick'd. Key to this city.
Love hearing that Zayn riff. Love hearing that tune back again. but I did not think it was going to be in the vein of Zayn taking on a very crazy Psycho Mike.
Looks like we'll have to wait another month until we see the rematch between Psycho Mike and Psycho Mike.
Look at all the Psycho Mikes out here. All the Psycho Mikes out here. They're gone now. I smell flowers, I smell roses, and that can only be one of the Lotus.
John, you notice Lotus.
How could you not? Ever since this team has been packaged together, they have been some of the most impressive athletes I've ever seen. The Monk, Juntai, silent for 5 years. The master planner, Gavin Quinn, who's had his face all over magazines across North America, from Atlanta, Georgia. This team is a force to be reckoned with.
And if you don't believe us, you go on to YouTube right now and you check out the street fight they had with Exile from last month's Superkick'd show. Exile, of course, is now 2/4, 1/2 of Cure.
Yeah, 1/3.
1/3.
I'm bad at math.
Oh, that's right, 1/3, yeah.
From Mexico City, Mexico.
Math was not my strong suit.
Weighing at 387 pounds. The king of Orion, Xavier.
Fight or flight. It's time to choose one or the other. We're not talking tricks or treats. Do you want to fight or do you want to fly? It's a decision you're going to have to make when you're watching this tag team, but I don't like what they have in store for them going up against Lotus.
John, this is going to be a tough test going up against Lotus for fight or flight. Gabriel Fuerza, Von Vertigo, fight or flight. Impressive. If you haven't seen these guys before, high flyers, high risk maneuvers. This is going to be a good match, John. But that being said, you're staring across at the other side of the ring, you're staring across at Lotus.
Yeah,
and
Gavin Quinn is a King of the Six champion that should be respected. One of the greatest we've seen, a very, very strong King of the Six champion. Not to be taken for granted. Remember how strong he was as a singles competitor. Arguably, as a tag team, Lotus is very, 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 very strong. One of the strongest teams you'll see here. They put Super Future to shame right now, I would say.
Well, Super Future's done.
I don't want to be, recent history here just because they're new. But I think they would put an end to Super Future. What do you think about that, Kris?
If, it's a pretty big if, John, if Super Future was around still, maybe. However, they're not.
Well, you're talking about the greatest tag teams to ever come through Superkick'd. I'd put them right up against anybody.
You'd have to put them up there in the conversation for sure, 100%.
But what they need now is wins, because their performances have been ultra great, but they need W's on their side now.
Well, Gavin Quinn looking focused here, holding Von Vertigo up, making him think about it. Vertigo slips out the backside.
Quinn is in great shape.
Charges,
Kris,
misses.
I don't think I've seen Gavin Quinn in this great shape.
Von Vertigo quick like a cat here. Expect to see a lot of this. A lot of speed, a lot of agility. Von Vertigo hooking the leg, 1-2.
Showing off the flying.
You're not going to pin Gavin Quinn like that.
The quickness to fight or flight.
Insecurity by Gavin Quinn. Makes the tag at Juntai. He charges. Gabriel Fuerza misses with the double axe handle.
Of Thai descent, spent 5 years in Thailand.
Eats an elbow from Juntai. Juntai hits the ropes, shoulder tackle.
And you see all the energy he has stored inside of him.
And a smile.
It's a very sly smile, Kris.
Juntai whipping Fuerza into the ropes. There it is. Oh, he's got him by the head. Whips him right into the ropes. Arm drag. And a second, no.
Nervous matching
Juntai
right now too. It's very impressive.
Sends Gabriel Fuerza into the ropes. What strength and agility.
Yeah, but what does it do?
Showboating.
Nothing.
And a kick to the side of the head. Oh, what a neck breaker.
Hey, on top of Gentile square up. Gonna get the count? No.
And a tag to Von Vertigo. Oh, I thought we'd see a tag team maneuver there.
The teamwork of
Here it comes.
Fight or Flight is catching Lotus right now. They're putting me to shame.
Double drop kick.
Here I am calling this the greatest
Tied to the mat.
Superkick history. Gavin Quinn put himself in the line of fire.
Misses with a clothesline, takes 2 kicks, and a drop kick sends him into the corner.
This could be a huge upset, Kris. Massive upset. If Fight or Flight can get the W.
I think I need a little more fight or flight in my life right now. Oh, what a counter by
master technician
Lotus.
Gavin Quinn. And that's when they're at their best, when they're directing traffic inside of that ring. Point A, B, C, and D.
Here we go.
All hit.
Drop in the
G.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3.
Lotus showing off their skill set. There is a very, very high skill set amongst these two. And I'm not talking about a plant that'll get you there. No, it's the lotus. It's the flower that blooms. That's what they're doing, and that's what they're showing. Their skill set is so freaking high.
They're stomping a mud hole in Gabriel Fuerza right now. Gavin Quinn, June Time, just driving a face first into the mat.
Are you kidding me?
Hooking leg 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
And months ago, Kris, they debuted the Spanish Fly, one of the greatest moves I've seen by a tag team. I didn't think they were going to have to use it because I thought the match would be done right there.
They might have to use it now, John. Might have to pull it out.
You see
from their bag of
flower
tricks.
bloom.
Right now, Fight or Flight is noticing Lotus.
The flower that grew from the concrete. Juntai and Gavin Quinn making up Lotus.
Now, referee Matty V distracted.
Some turnbuckle and some boot.
And Lotus now tag teaming.
That's certainly from
Gabriel
the
Fuerza in the corner.
It certainly touched the concrete. Maybe a little bit of gum, a little bit of spit, some rocks on the pavement.
Well, if you're talking about Toronto, that's accurate. Tag now, June Tie in the ring.
Vertigo wants back in, but nothing he can do when Lotus has Cuerva neutralized in the corner, and Matty tried his best to quiet the monk, but he's got a lot of energy on the inside. He's already quiet on the outside, isn't he?
They've got all the energy. They are in control right now. Gavin Quinn driving his knee into the back of Gabriel Fuerza.
And
right to the spine.
He can do his look.
And now right to the chest. Rolling the man over for the cover. Needs to hook the leg.
Pinpoint, but so impressed I am when I see the Lotus. So amazed that I am every single time I see these two. But will they get the W finally to rise back up the ranks and prove me right that this is the best tag team here?
Oh, jack in the jaw. Gabriel Fuerza. Will he make the tag? Shoots June Tie to the outside, right amongst the fans here at Superkick'd, Longboat Hall. Gavin Quinn, though, denying him with the tag. Insecurity sends Gavin Quinn to the mat. Oh, and just as he was out to make the tag, June Tie pulling the feet out of Von Vertigo.
What timing, Kris?
Amazing timing. Gavin Quinn now with Gabriel Fuerza. Death Valley driver. Hooking the legs. 1, 2. And Fuerza kicks out. Fight or Flight, not ready to fly away just yet.
You right on top of Matty. He thought he had the 3 there. He didn't. It was that close, Gavin. But this isn't, again, Gavin Quinn has finally gotten his team to a certain point where I really think they can make a move here at Superkick'd.
We'll see, John. I don't think very many people are making a move against the Cured.
You might need 1 or 2 more guys.
2 or 3 more. Gabriel Fuerza, what a double! Oh my goodness, John, a double! What do you even call that?
A springboard into a DDT, double DDT! Amazing move by Cuerva!
Von Vertigo from the top! Double cross body! What height! Vertigo hits the ropes. Hurricane Rana. Vertigo. Spinning heel kick.
He's ultra impressive, isn't he, Kris? This guy can go.
This team amazing right now. Kick to the head. Juntai flat on his back.
Looking to the underground.
Vertigo.
Mr. Mike.
Cover. 1, 2.
What a finish by Gavin Quinn. Never down and out is Gavin Quinn. And look at the look in his eye. He's turning it up a notch now. He's dialing this thing up to 450 on the temperature meter in your oven. Cook him up, Quinn.
Gabriel Fuerza, Von Vertigo, inventing wrestling as we speak. Coming up, pulling wrestling moves out of their tights.
Fight or flight, man. They got a lot of moves in their playbook. I praised Quinn for that before, but they're showing me they got just as many moves.
Juntai countering charges. Oh, and a kick in the corner. Almost taking the head off of Von Vertigo. Here's Gavin Quinn now.
Away. Come on.
Not to be outdone. Lotus.
And Quinn's not done. Look at him. He's still wants to pounce on his prey. Vertigo.
Oh, super kick to the. Oh, and a stomp.
Two of them for good measure.
Cover. 1, 2. Fuerza breaks it up.
What a match. What a match here at the Underground. But
Fans showing their appreciation.
Have to. What a match we're watching. We're witnessing in front of us.
Fuerza taking on both of the members of Lotus. He's signaling the end. Oh, but it could be his demise. Juntai, Gavin Quinn. Von Vertigo trying to break free. It ain't gonna happen. We could be seeing the Spanish fly right now, John.
Oh man,
setting up for it.
The best move in pro wrestling today by a team.
Not if Gabriel Fuerza has anything to say about it. He sends Gavin Quinn to the outside. He's got Juntai on his shoulders.
Electric chair? No.
No. Juntai slides out the backside.
Juntai has too much wherewithal for that.
Taking headbutts from Gabriel Fuerza.
Look at these headbutts to the back. You ever seen that before, Kris? Into the lower back region.
Von Vertigo, coup de grace.
And unprettier to a coup de grace, Kris.
1,
Got his
2, 3, that's it. Fight or flight with an amazing win.
It's an upset. It's a shocker. They're shutting me up. They're shutting me up, Kris.
John, Gabriel Fuerza with a kill switch. Von Vertigo followed it up with a combination of a kill switch, coup de grace, ending this match.
Fuerza and Vertigo proving me wrong, beating what I would say is the hottest tag team in Superkick'd today.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They're not getting the W's either, Kris.
Gavin Quinn and Juntai suffering another hard loss. This fight or flight though, John. I need to see more of these guys. You can check them out on our YouTube channel. Rematch Monday. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Fight or flight. An amazing win.
The leader of the Death Villain Army, Aaron Orion.
33 pounds. The
Vehicle City Villain, Aaron Orion making his way to the ring.
Death Villain Army, the Vehicle City Villain. This man feels like it's his time. It's his time to rise up and get some gold.
John,
The fans of the Superkick'd, it seems like they have. You called Mark Wheeler what?
I call him the toilet paper champion because he doesn't have the strap.
So it seems like the fans have caught on. They have some cottonelle in their hands in tow. And that could only be for the Young Stacks captain, the Young Stacks leader.
From Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 195 pounds.
They have caught on in the toilet paper, as we've seen for the
good.
Main event feel. Mark Wheeler.
John, it's become a time-honored tradition. The tossing of the toilet paper at Mark Wheeler, the toilet paper champion, the interim Superkick'd champion. Obviously, our girl, Sleaziest Sparks, out of action, suffering a gruesome leg injury.
That's right. The Mark Wheeler, I talked to him earlier, I actually took the time to talk to this man, and he said, you know what? There's no place like Superkick'd because these fans, they take energy out of him like you wouldn't believe, but he does a great job of hiding it. He pleads with them, like you see right now, to please stop throwing the Cottonelle toilet paper at me. Somehow he focuses, something within him makes him focus on the task at hand, to be the champion here at Superkick'd.
You know what, John? A telling sign during this whole event right now, this whole charade of throwing toilet paper, is Aaron Orion on bended knee, focus. He wants to be the champ, John, the Vehicle City villain.
Yeah, he hasn't taken his eye off of Wheeler until now.
You know what, John? Mark Wheeler has been on such a roll here at Superkick'd since becoming the interim
The hottest
champion.
guy in wrestling today.
Like, let's reel off the wins. Jake something. Sleaziest Sparks. Brent Banks. Kris Chambers. You name it. Tarik. You name it. You name him, he's beating him. Could that streak come to an end tonight?
Well, when you think about Aaron Orion, yeah, look at him. Wheeler's proven me wrong before, though. Whenever it seems like he's the underdog, when his back is up against the wall, that's when he shows truly how great he is. He is not. He is a coal that many found has turned into a diamond here at Superkick'd. And we didn't think it was possible at a point, but that's what he is now. Like it or not, like his antics or not, Anton Alexiev by his side or not, that's how good he is. The best wrestler in the world, 26 and under, Mark Wheeler.
John, I don't know where you find your diamonds. Have you been searching through the porta potties here in Toronto?
Sometimes that's where they go. A lot of angry ladies out there.
Getting your hands dirty.
They'll be flushing it, they'll be eating it, whatever they gotta do to get it across different areas. Big match feel. Orion keeping that gaze fixated on Mark Wheeler.
All right, John. Bell is wrong. The bell is rung. The toilet paper champion, Mark Wheeler. The time-honored tradition, throwing toilet papers, rolls at this, well, you can hear the crowd.
You can't put respect on the name. All you can do is feel like there's some skid marks to be had in the path of Mark Wheeler, the man who believes he should have the Superkick'd title, a man that believes he should have a championship to show his dominance the past few months.
Well, John,
he has nothing to show other than Cottonelle inside of that ring.
John, you mentioned skid marks. If there is one man that could turn him into a skid mark, it's the Vehicle City villain, Aaron Orion.
Pointing you right in the eye, Mark. What are you gonna do? You got Orion right in front of you. This is real big business.
Aaron Orion, to earn a #1 contender spot, had to go through Tyson Dux and Brent Banks, no slouches. He's earned this chance at the interim title. The toilet paper champion, Mark Wheeler, who's coming off a string of wins.
Look at Wheeler step back up. The power of Orion on display. And don't think it's just power. The man could go. He's fast as hell. He's got quick feet.
Aaron Orion, steel rain, no. Just tossing Mark Wheeler around like a rag doll.
Legit like a rag doll. That thing just blew in the wind.
Mark Wheeler now fixing, to eat a forearm. I thought he was going to go over the top. Aaron Orion coming out with some ferocity here. Going for the cover. Ricky V won. Ricky V, you got to be a little quicker to that count, brother.
We've seen a guy with this much power, this much speed. I mean, the only guy I can think of in
Who
this...
are you talking about, Aaron Orion?
Aaron Orion.
Oh, Mark Wheeler, clothesline to the outside.
The only guy I can think is Jake something, and to be mentioned in that same category is ridiculous.
Imagine that truck crash.
Power, speed, everything combined is ridiculous.
Two semis crashing head on would be Jake something, Aaron Orion.
But the game planning of Mark Wheeler as of late is just reaching all-time high.
Well, you know what, John? He's beaten Jake something. He's beaten Kris Chambers, Tarik, Brent Moneybag, Sleazy Sparks. He's beaten the champs.
He's not an up-and-comer anymore.
No,
it's time.
He's the man. He is no slouch. When we talk about the size of Aaron Orion, Mark Wheeler isn't a small guy.
He's not small.
And he's about to get planted. No. Aaron Orion face first into the ring post.
But in every sport, there comes a time where youthfulness.
Blockbuster!
Are you kidding me?
Mark Wheeler.
It rises to the top, Kris. The cream rises to the top. That's exactly what we see with Mark Wheeler. I've likened Kris Chambers and Jake something to Michael Jordan and LeBron James here. Well, it's time for the young ones to rise up. The Joel Embiids, the Giannis Antetokounmpos are here.
The Scary Terrys, the Jason Tatums,
Jalen Browns. Look at him, Mark Wheeler. He wants the title. It's his.
Well,
in his opinion,
whether or not he will actually get his hands on it is another question, because if Aaron Orion pulls out this win, he could be the man going forward.
Just two there, as Mark throws some more carbonell outside the ring. You would think facing a guy like Orion, you'd actually need it for a number two, because most guys, that's what they do when they think about facing Aaron Orion. They crap all over themselves.
They crap their pants, their tights.
A little promo for Mark Wheeler's show, June 8th. Fuck you, as he flips the birds. There's nothing he likes to say more inside of that ring to his competitors.
Speaking of which, next month's event, June 8th, fuck you. Mark here at the Longboat Hall, what a suplex.
He wants it to be a show.
Hashtag.
His number one catchphrase.
Cover 1, 2, oh, Mark Wheeler just took a toilet paper roll right to the side of the head.
And so smart is Mark Wheeler. A little one to the side of the head. He didn't need it, he didn't have any stains up there. But I tell you, Mark, he's smart. He doesn't want to drop an FU to Aaron Orion to get the big bear riled up, to get the big man pissed off.
You don't poke that bear.
He's not doing that. He's not dropping any FUs to Orion, just yet at least.
Aaron Orion in control. Almost chopped the head off of Mark Wheeler.
That from here, Kris. One
Aaron
more.
Orion.
It's a wind-up too.
Oh, making that chest sing.
Night long.
Playing the top 40 hits on the chest of Mark Wheeler. Oh, just shining it up a little bit. Mark Wheeler, neck breaker.
What a neck breaker.
What a counter.
You gotta stay on it.
Going for the cover, hooks leg, 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
No wasted motion from Mark Wheeler today. He knows he's gotta stay on top of Orion, but disrespect shown there. That's not what you want to do against a beast like that.
Well, he's poking the bear, John. And here he comes, the big angry bear. A grizzly. Aaron Orion hits the ropes. Oh, but takes a knee right to the gut. Mark Wheeler. Take a bow, Mark. Take a bow. Oh, hi, Mark.
That's what he gets. The fans reminding what they think of Mark Wheeler.
Leg 1, 2. And
just
another
a friendly reminder, in case you forgot, Mark, what you are.
Aaron Orion now firing forearms, takes a kick to the gut. Wheeler stunned the big man there. No, Orion, power slam. Planting Mark Wheeler, centering 1, 2, 3, new champ.
So
just a 2 count.
The new interim champion.
Referee with toilet paper and all in his hand, still able to make a 2 count and signal for it. Mark Wheeler taking the legs out from underneath Aaron Orion and a kick to the side of the head.
Lost in all this, I didn't think would be lost in all this.
Here comes Anton Alexiev.
There's the White Russian.
John, I think Mark Wheeler and Anton Alexiev are setting up for bottle service.
Oh, they got a booth. They got a booth reserved for Aaron Orion. His name's on it for bottle service. I don't like this.
Anton misses.
Almost hitting his partner there, Wheeler.
Anton charges the King of the Six. Going for the ride. planted right on the back.
Backbreaker.
Oh.
Alexiev.
Oh, the double tornado forearm.
And Ricky V in charge of counting this one out.
John, somebody check on Anton. I think he just got broken in half.
Well, he almost got a bottle from, or at least gave a bottle to Wheeler ending this
And
match.
John, is he still holding on to that bottle of alcohol?
He never lets it go.
Despite being broken in half.
It's like got super glue on his hand. It's a tight grip, Kris.
Aaron Orion, Mark Wheeler stirring. Both men up now. Wheeler. Oh, Aaron Orion. Some rights. Oh, he won that shot. Oh. What a collision. Aaron Orion now fixing to be the next interim Superkick'd champion. Charges to the corner. Rocking Mark Wheeler with a forearm. Aaron Orion now. No. Wheeler counters the Irish whip.
That forearm will put you to sleep.
Look at
how
the
quick
agility.
This man is
Oh.
so agile, as you said.
Riding Mark Wheeler.
Is that it?
Cover new
That's
champion.
it. Oh my goodness.
Almost.
Aaron Orion so close
Come on.
to bringing the Superkick'd title to Detroit, Michigan. And what a party he would have. The long weekend here in Canada, but yes, this man bringing that title to his family, to Michigan. He's got friends here that have made the trip. You know what this would mean to Aaron Orion, and he's still got a chance here. Kris, he's right.
From the middle rope, Aaron Orion. Oh, he took his eyes off Mark Wheeler. Oh, what a fucking Rana.
Hitting the Rana on him, and he's not done. What a Rana from the big man.
Wheeler now, miraculously in control after that Hurricane Rana.
Damn right, it's miraculous. The fact that he's doing this against Orion.
Superplex from the top. Here it comes. Oh!
Extra hook.
Mark
from
Wheeler's got toilet paper in his pants.
He's used to it.
Hook in the leg, 1, 2. Toilet paper champion retains. No, just a 2.
Ricky V showing us, flashing up the deuce.
Ricky V and the fans amongst ringside here, signaling 2, just a 2 count.
How tired is Wheeler seeing Cottonelle? These fans always.
Here we go, Steel Ray.
One more time.
Cover 1, 2, we new champion.
Orion, you.
Oh, Wheeler kicked out.
There. What's he gonna do to Wheeler now? I'm really worried for Wheeler. That look
I'm not.
in Orion's eye, shaking his head. I think he's gonna run a hole through this kid.
Come on, Aaron Orion, do it.
And I shouldn't call him again. He's a damn champion.
Do it, Aaron
That's
Orion.
how great he is.
Become the champ. Oh, he missed with that right. Oh, and what a clothesline. Sending Mark Wheeler head over heels. Cover. Both legs hooked. 2. Almost a 3.
And it doesn't matter Wheeler's age. He is that good as they come.
Aaron Orion can't believe it. Mark Wheeler, Anton Alexiev. We've seen this movie before.
And we know how it ends.
Yeah, will we see maybe an alternate ending here?
Look at Wheeler. Oh, this guy does not stop, Kris. He's so smart inside of that ring.
Still going.
A ring general.
Aaron Orion spits right in his face and then takes the knee.
And does anything get underneath his skin? Does
Wheeler.
anything stop Wheeler?
Wheeler going to the top. From the top rope, Mark Wheeler to retain the championship. What an elbow! Cover.
Sensational forearm
1, 2, 3. Aaron Orion kicked out. Oh my God.
Toilet paper, shit, spit. It doesn't get any more nasty.
I thought it was over, John. An unbelievable height on that elbow from Mark Wheeler.
Got a little extra juice in it.
Anton's back. He's got that bottle. Misses again. Aaron Orion now with a kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. He's got Anton hooking the arms. Oh, what a pile driver.
Pump handle pile driver to Alexiev. And
He's got to worry about Mark Wheeler.
Oh,
the bottle service. Sensational forearm.
Alexiev might be on the shelf.
Ricky V, 1, 2. How can you do this? 3. How can you do this? The injustice.
And still your Superkick'd
injustice end here at Superkick'd. Mark Wheeler, Anton Alexiev, bottle service, literally right in the face of it. Referee Ricky B still drops the arm on the 3 count, and Mark Wheeler retains and is still your interim Superkick'd champion, whether I like it or not.
Kris, somehow with this rivalry with the Kush and the Cure going on, Mark Wheeler has slid underneath the radar. He doesn't have the attention of those guys on his back anymore. This reign can last a long time. A very, very long time.
Aaron Orion.
Still no title to show for Mark Wheeler. Only toilet paper in his face.
Mark Wheeler asking for the music to be cut.
Gotta stop calling her that.
When she goes back, I'm gonna break her fucking like that. I'm gonna go and fucking suck her.
Mark Wheeler.
He certainly thinks highly of himself.
Spitting the vitriol. The fans don't like it. I thought Aaron Orion had it in the bag.
A man from Calgary now resides in Ajax, Ontario. Tarik.
Johnny, this is my dude right here. Tarik, my pick to win it all tonight from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
The man with educated feet. Yeah. The man may have a little inkling of a heart with the kick pads, but I tell you, those don't save his opponent's chest when he drives his shins right through their hearts.
He's got the pink and black. I like it. If there was ever a man that could rock pink and black the way Bret Hart did, it's Tarik. Pass the man along to this man.
Weighing in at 198 pounds, Brent.
This guy's cashing checks. I don't know his body can handle it, John. I love him. I love Brent Banks, arguably the most talented guy in this match.
It's certified check time. Brent Money Banks are the flips that I was talking about. He'll flip a townhouse into a mansion into a corporate building. That's how good Brent Money Banks is. Bet on him every single time. You're guaranteed to see some sort of great match quality out of this man every single time out.
I have never seen a bad match from anybody here at Superkick'd, I'll be honest.
Impossible out of Brent Money Banks. Literally impossible.
Yeah, I don't think he could try to have a bad match.
Absolutely.
He would try to have a bad move, and it would still be a somersault, leapfrog, back flip.
That's how good
drop kick.
This man, it's like his balance inside of it. He has ridiculous balance, ridiculous skill. I cannot wait to see these competitors, the best competitors you can see in a ladder match right here.
All right, this is your boy right now, Johnny.
Myles looks like he's back with Kush. You hear the Kush music.
That is not LeBron James.
It's not the king, but it's the former king of the six, young Myles. And to hear him come out to that Kush music is, I have to have a talk with him. I have to find out where his status lies.
You know what, John, we should point out there are multiple former Superkick'd champions, former King of the Six champions in this match. So there's no slouches.
Are you
no
kidding me?
slouches?
Are you kidding me? It only breeds opportunity. This can change the course of Superkick'd, like I said earlier. Whether this goes to Banks or Young Myles or Tarik or any members of the Cure. Damn, this thing changes. The whole landscape changes, Kris.
It's basically 3-on-1 anytime they isolate anybody in this match. So, I love the Cure. Don't get me wrong. I'm going for Tarik.
Come on, Kris. Which side are you on?
I mean, I want badly for Tarik to do it. But the Cure.
Are you kidding me?
Coming out as a unit.
Two generals on the same side. Orlando Christopher and Stratos. And now they have the Xavier.
It was only a month ago, Stratos and Sabre comprised Exile, and now they're members of the Cure.
A former Superkick'd champion and Sabre, he's not afraid of this big match moment. And two generals in Stratos and Christopher, and they're off. The key to the city ladder match underway here at the Underground.
We should point out Orlando Christopher, making his return to the ring after what was almost a year.
Kris.
Yeah.
The man that won the key to the city ladder match last year, Orlando Christopher, back. A King of the Six champion.
Oh, what a hurricane run by my boy Tarik. Sorry to cut you off there, John.
Another former King of the Six champion.
Oh, he's getting beaten down.
The numbers game. Exile now in the Cure. Are you kidding me?
Referee Larry V looking on.
And they're
very authoritative.
Always authoritative. And so is Stratos, General, who leads the way.
Triple boot. Brent Banks now coming into the ring. I mean, you know what? Oh, look at that, almost like a ring around the rosy.
That's
right
what it was.
To a DDT.
But it wasn't a friendly one you'd have in kindergarten, no. This is a vile one, Disdain, 18A approved.
Oh, what a neck breaker. John, I can't help but wonder if it would, if it would pay Tarik, Brent Banks, and Young Myles, if it would pay off to somehow put any differences they have aside and make this thing basically a six-man tag match.
Well, that's what it feels like, doesn't it?
Six-man tornado match.
And the greatest faction, and in terms of dominance ever assembled here in Superkick'd, is back and stronger than ever. Are you kidding me? Xavier, Sabre on their side. And what's their game plan going to be? That's another question lost in here.
They're going
Who's going to rise up and grab that key? Who's going to be the one? Will there be dissension within the Cure? It doesn't seem like it.
Oh, Young Myles just pushed the ladder right to the heads of Stratos.
That'll bring dissension quick. It's easy when you're winning, isn't it, Kris?
Oh, here we go, John. Now it's 3-on-1. Orlando Christopher taking a knee, a super kick.
And even when Christopher's dazed, he always keeps his hands up. It's like he went to a good boxing school or something.
And now the numbers game. Now the Cure. No, Brent Banks. Oh, what a knee right to the jaw of Sabre, rocking the Savior. Stratos getting a chop. That was painful looking.
That's the chop side of punch, kick, chop to Tarik. The man from Calgary, now in Ajax, Ontario.
Brent Banks in the corner with Stratos. We got Tarik with Sabre. Orlando Christopher might be the weak link here, John, given that he's been out of action for almost a year.
How rare is that? And how rare is it to see Tarik being cheered on by these fans? But that's when the Cure meets the Superkick'd.
He's got a trash can in his hands. Young Myles out here now.
Where he belongs.
Young Myles has got a chair.
As far as I'm concerned, keep Stratos in the trash. That's exactly where he belongs.
I tell you what, I like what these two are doing here.
Yeah, Tarik.
evening the odds a little bit.
I think he's about to go swinging like a slugger. He looks like Jose Batista back in Atlanta and Tarik back at the underground.
He's a brave man with a chair.
A little drum roll set up from the certified check man himself, Brent Money Banks.
Oh, Tarik is going to make some music here. Oh!
See ya!
Stratosphere is going to need a bottle of Advil. He's out cold.
That thing,
Sabre
500 foot
slammed on a chair.
Low in the zone, and Tarik cranked that thing deep.
Tarik hitting a grand salami there. I'm amazed, to be honest, John, that young Myles, Brent Banks, and Tarik are in control of this match.
Well, you know what? They love Superkick'd, and if it means keeping Superkick'd alive over the cure of the greatest virus,
triple Superkick'd. The ladder like a leash around the necks of Shane Sabre, Stratosphere, and Orlando Christopher. They just took a Superkick and they're rocked. Oh, there's Tarik now.
There's the true colors of Tarik showing.
Young Myles to the outside.
Brent hasn't seen it yet.
Brent Banks charges Tarik's.
What a rivalry between
these guys have a history.
Oh my goodness.
Tarik with a chair. Whipping the chair at the head of Brent Banks.
All black everything. These two know each other so well. And Tarik swinging for the fences again.
Wildly swinging and misses. Now young Myles and Tarik. Tarik charges, eats a turnbuckle. Myles then feeds him a knee.
And Kris, these two, they've had the King of the Six title on their minds. They can potentially have the Superkick title on their minds if they can grab that key tonight.
Oh, what an enziguri. Just a kick, I don't know.
And Tarik makes it look easy. Are you kidding me? He makes it look so easy. And I think he's gonna.
He's setting up that ladder. Tarik setting up the ladder. Fixes to ascend to the top of the ladder.
Can change your career, Tarik. Go.
Oh, the cure for the save.
Of course, the numbers game. And Christopher back better than ever with Stratosphere. The cure stronger than ever. But again, I wonder, Kris,
death by Tarik.
Could be death by Tarik time. Christopher saving Stratosphere. When you have two master performers, two generals inside the cure together, you wonder who's going to go and get that thing at the end, and I know they have it figured out.
You know what, honestly, John, I don't even know if it matters at this point, because as history has proven, last year, Orlando Christopher got the key, but then he handed it off to Jake something.
Very good. Oh my goodness, that ladder might be broken in half. Tarik flying into that ladder.
Going for the ride. Short ride, bad landing.
And one way to get a striker like Tarik to stop throwing those punches and kicks, throw his back into a ladder. Stop him quick.
Brent Banks, the agility, the backflip, dog kick. I told you, John, Brent Banks can do no wrong.
Is that Neo in the Matrix? Come on.
Luke Skywalker.
Red or blue pill.
Using the force. Brent Banks dropping Orlando Christopher on the ladder. Welcome back.
You're damn right. This man, Luke, Anakin, I don't know which one you want to give him, but you're damn right.
He's a master of the force.
Oh, yes, he is. That's why he's certified checks. That's why he's guaranteed money every single time you see him inside of that ring.
Here's young Myles now. Not going to allow Brent Banks to set that ladder up. Brent Banks chopping young Myles.
Could this be Brent Money Banks' time? He's had his opportunity. But can he get one more grasp?
Oh, the agility. Quick like a cat. Brent Banks from the ladder. Oh, caught by young Myles.
Catching him.
Oh, just whips him into the ladder.
Nothing pretty about it. Myles making sure he gets his prowess over.
And there's Stratosphere.
Banks.
A dark horse maybe in this match, Stratosphere.
It all depends on what the Cure wants to do. If the Cure reigns supreme, they give the key to Stratosphere. It's all it is. Who knows their game plan?
Oh, young Myles caught.
Cradled.
and then just tossed like a rag doll into the ladder.
Good are these guys when they have their mind together? Are you kidding me?
Stratosphere, Shane Sabre setting up that ladder.
They cradled young Myles, 6'5", like he was a baby, Chris Morrison.
Oh yeah, ragdolling him. Sabre, Stratosphere,
It together.
couldn't quite get their heads on the key, and both eat the ropes. Thanks to Tarik.
And there's the Calgary man with the chance here to put Sabre into the corner.
Oh, he went into that turnbuckle hard. Takes the forearm. And then one for Stratosphere. Double your pleasure, Tarik.
It's a beautiful flying elbow, two of them for good measure. And have you ever seen the fans at the Underground wail Tarik? That's what they're doing right now.
Tarik setting up that ladder. Fixing to ascend to the top. No. Orlando Christopher with the save. Orlando Christopher wants it. Tarik stops him. Hammers right on the back. Tarik now climbing. Christopher though, fighting back.
You would think Christopher would have some ring rust on him, wouldn't you, Chris?
You would think.
That's how great this man is. The Cure, when they're together, the numbers game. But it's just Tarik and Christopher right now. That does so much. It can hyperextend your back, your knee. You don't know which part that hurt on Christopher there.
Tarik looks fine at this point, climbing that ladder. Young Myles stirring. So Shane Sabre. Tarik, just out of his reach.
Sabre
Stratosphere.
and Stratosphere, they work so well together. Well-oiled machine.
They're just moving that ladder out of the way.
You damn right, they're like oil. They're like a dirty car engine. That's how good they are.
Oh, we got a double power bomb off the ladder.
Come on.
There goes Tarik. Young Myles now climbing to the top of the ladder.
Myles, grab the key.
Undetected.
Grab the key, Myles. You can't, but he's gonna fly.
He jumps.
Oh, no.
Double crossbody by young Myles.
Myles taking a reach for the key, but says, hey, F it. I might as well take out two-thirds of the Cure.
Young Myles almost grabbing the key and double crossbody both guys.
Idiot. But my God, what a fly from Myles.
Orlando Christopher stirring. Brent Banks on the other side. Christopher.
Can Christopher get the key for a second year in a row? Last year, grabbing it from the balcony. But he has Banks.
There's Brent Banks.
They're duking it out.
Both men slugging it out on the top of the ladder. We got 4 guys on there. Sabre, Stratosphere working as a team.
And look at Sabre and Stratosphere working so well together. Not there though.
You know what? What amazing ingenuity by those two.
They're always thinking in a way that amazes me, Chris. Forward thinking. Quick-witted. The Stratosphere, Orlando Christopher, and Shane Sabre. As much as I despise the Cure, but Banks, go get that key!
Brent
Go
Banks,
get it!
clear crowd favorite here.
Go get it, Banks!
Fingertips away from being the 2018 Key to the City winner. And then he gets dumped right on his back.
And how rare is that to see Myles help him out and then eats a piece of trash for his help there with the Cure.
Orlando Christopher, if there was any rust, basically hiding it with that trash can. Stratosphere now with the trash can.
There's few rivalries like this.
Shane Sabre whipping young Myles into the ladder.
You gotta feel for the one member of Kush, or one guy that's been inside of Kush, going in the ring there with the Cure. You talk about the halves of the leagues, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Ohio State, Michigan. This rivalry between Cure and Kush is bigger than all of them.
We've got a second ladder, John.
As Tarik eats the end of a trash can.
That could not feel good. The atomic drop onto a trash can. Carnage. cheered throughout the ring.
Christopher directing traffic. This could be the end of that Kush member. Myles!
Oh,
His back!
belly to back suplex on the trash can.
Are you kidding me?
Shane Sabre all smiles. It's time.
If it were possible for Christopher to have any more of a mean streak, he's shown it tonight. The Cure, the strongest faction in Superkick'd history.
The Cure setting up the ladders
But
now.
what's their game plan, Kris?
It's unfolding right in
Plans
front of
against
our
that key.
eyes.
It's only inevitable that one of them gets it. But who gets it?
I don't know. Who do you think gets it, John?
I think Christopher, he's had the experience with having that key. I think he's the one that lays out the groundwork for Jake Something to once again become the Superkick'd champion.
Right
Jake
now,
Something
Tarik.
behind the scenes, plotting all of this, making sure one member of his crew.
Well, John, you know what?
gets
Jake
that key.
Something can plot all he wants. Here's Brent Banks. Oh, he was attempting to pull a young Myles from earlier.
And Jake Something's
And now-
most trusted soldier,
Brian Christopher
Orlando Christopher
Brent Banks
climbing that.
scaling that
Are you
ladder.
kidding me?
Brent Banks just pulled Orlando Christopher
Very
down.
astute move from Myles. And Myles has found something here. You gotta stay on the roll while you got it.
Myles, a suicide dive to the outside. Shane Sabre landing hard on that
Stratos.
floor. Tarik with a forearm to the head of Stratosphere.
One more.
And an elbow to the back. Stratosphere hung up. Here goes Brent Banks. Air Myles to the outside.
Cash them checks, Brent. That's all you do, making money all day. What are you
Orlando
kidding me,
Christopher.
Christopher? And Stratos holds the ladder.
Orlando Christopher wants Stratosphere to tip him over.
No way. No way.
Orlando Christopher to the outside.
Are you kidding me? Stratosphere.
The door is open, John. The door is open for Stratosphere to finally
These guys continuously amaze me,
his
Kris.
destiny. It's destiny for Stratosphere. Wait, John, he's
What's
not going for the
Stratosphere
key.
gonna do?
He's not going for the key.
Come on.
Stratosphere says, I see your suicide dives,
As the
and I
ladder
raise you.
Christopher with the twirling flip to the outside. Only a nut like Christopher
John,
can pull off shenanigans like that.
young Myles with a suplex to Stratosphere to the outside. Oh my goodness, what a move. Unbelievable. All 6 men on the ground, laid out on the concrete here at the Longboat Hall. Young Myles, moments ago, a super belly-to-back suplex from the top of the ladder.
what the hell this key to the city means. If you're tuning in and you're wondering what does the key to the city provide to Superkick'd performers, that right there will tell you everything you need to know. That's what these men are willing to go through to get the key and become a future Superkick'd champion. Not only that, the Cure plotting out the path for Jake Something's reign once again.
You've really thought about this, John.
Well, when you think about it, Kris, that happened last year, and it seems like history is repeating
Bound
itself.
to repeat itself. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, brother. Young Myles now, Tarik, everybody, Christopher, Sabre, Brent Banks, Stratosphere, I think is the only guy not in the ring at the moment, which makes sense. 5 guys.
We ain't talking about your
Burgers.
local burger joint.
We're not talking about burgers.
These are 5 men on the path to what they think will earn them new opportunities in their career. More money, more checks.
Tarik has Shane Sabre.
But is it a path to
Banks.
destruction?
Brent
Only
Banks
one man can
thwarts
win
young
it.
Myles. Brent Banks and Tarik now both climbing. Brent Banks trying to keep Tarik at bay. Now Shane Sabre, Orlando Christopher ripping those two guys off the ladder.
It's rapid fire up the rungs right now, Kris. These men just vying for that ladder as much as they
It's
can.
a last-ditch effort. Here we go, Sabre. Young Myles on the top.
It's like there's
slugging
a
it out.
magnet within them, Kris, to the ladder. That's all they can think about right now. No more shenanigans. Go grab that key.
Oh, Shane Sabre just had his head slammed into the top of that ladder, and he fell about 10 feet onto the mat. Brent banks down from the second rope. What an RKO.
Are you kidding me?
Cash and checks.
That's all this man does.
Depositing funds.
If Brent Banks got $1 for every single time he did a move I've never seen before, he'd be a freaking millionaire.
Brent Banks going for that key. No. Tarik blocks him.
What a kick!
Oh, what a kick.
Educated feet from Tarik.
Death by Tarik. Death by Tarik. How sweet it is.
Go grab that key. What's Christopher doing? We see him lurking. Whenever you see him lurking, it's never a good thing. Last year I saw him lurking, and he did something. Grabbed that freaking
Shane Sabre with a spear off the top rope.
off the top from Sabre.
Young Myles ripped off the ladder after a spear from Shane Sabre. We haven't seen Stratos fear.
The game planning, the IQ, and the will to make your body collapse for all of this, for the key. That's what the Cure has. Doesn't matter. They'll fix their bones tomorrow. They don't give a damn. Look at
Shane Sabre.
That is one deranged. Fucking look at Christopher. Direct traffic now.
Going to the top, both men. What do they have in store for us now?
What do they have left?
Looking like maybe a little coast to coast.
Come on.
There you go, double coast to coast.
What the fuck?
Rocking Brent Banks. Rocking Tarik.
The
Still no
greatest faction,
stratosphere.
the greatest virus to ever come through. Superkick'd, showing us things we've never seen before. A double coast to coast, east to west, west to east. Are you kidding me?
North to south.
Give it to me. Give it to me all across
I don't think that made much sense on my part.
It makes all the sense in the world when we're talking about the Cure. Going for the key. Plotting out their destruction.
We still have seen no stratosphere at this point. You talked about lurking earlier with Orlando Christopher. You gotta keep stratosphere in mind. The fans loving it, loving this action.
Myles standing up for Kush, the solo Kush member.
Jack in the jaws of Sabre and Christopher. Orlando Christopher, oh, thumb to the eye, stop you all the time.
So willing to do the dirty tactics are the Cure always. Comes very easily to them.
Sabre and Christopher
What
now.
do they have in store here?
Double team maneuver. A suplex. Nope. Young Myles counters. Of course. Sabre charges right into the ring post.
Some ring post, Sabre.
Young Myles with a high knee. Orlando Christopher, got to give it up for this guy. Almost a year with an injury.
The 6'5" assassin, Myles,
Countering that power bomb.
Myles helping propel Christopher to grabbing the key. Now he realized what he did there.
Myles and Christopher.
Though the ladder's not quite lined up right now, so this only bodes for more destruction.
Another thumb to the eye. All the rust in the world.
That can't stop Christopher.
Nope.
Not when he has the Cure members beside him. Man becomes as strong as they are.
Young Myles
Flying
leaps
knees!
again.
Flying knees! Knees in the 6!
Knees in the 6. Taking out Orlando Christopher.
Tyson, Jackson, Jordan, Christopher, game 6. Knees in the 6 gets the job done. Series over. Go grab that key.
We'll see, John. He still has to go and grab that key. He's almost halfway up. He's just fingertips away.
Go Sabre.
There's some tape.
This fuck
Shane Sabre's got tape.
electrical tape. He's taping Myles to the ladder. Are you kidding me? Masking tape, electric. I don't know what it is, but it's doing the job right now.
Oh, young Myles fingertips away. There's Stratosphere.
No way.
Stratosphere has got the key.
Not like this.
Stratosphere
Not like this.
is the new King of the Six. I'm sorry, John. Stratosphere has won the key to the city. I misspoke moments ago. Stratosphere is the new Key to the City owner, not King of the Six. However, he could challenge for the King of the Six title.
He can challenge Anton Alexiev for the King of the Six title. He can challenge Mark Wheeler for the Interim Superkick'd title. It is all up to Stratosphere now. But the Cure, they own the key. The path to destruction is theirs again.
Can't rule out. You cannot rule out what we talked about earlier. History could repeat itself. We could see Stratosphere hand the key off to Jake something in the future. We'll have to wait and see. But as it stands right now, Stratosphere is the new owner
What the hell is
of
going
the
on?
Key to the City.
The key. What does this mean for Superkick'd? It's a more vile place. It's going to be more disgusting. With that man as our leader, are you kidding me? You telling me he could be a Superkick'd champion?
Yes. John, it's the year of Stratosphere, clearly, here at Superkick'd.
That man, I don't ever want to see you as a Superkick'd champion. I don't ever want to see you. No, get it.
You asked for it, John, you asked for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed the Key to the City event. For Chris Morrison and Johnny Gale, we are out.